Hey, day day 36 of Hey, what are you doing today? Welcome back to the pickup truck. Day 36. I was thinking, if I break down the year, there's no real way to break it into tenths, but on the 36th day would kind of be like the 1/10 of the year, 1/10 of my journey completed. I've got 9 more of these intervals completed, and when I put it that way, I started thinking, what kind of progress have I really made over that course of 36 days? That 1/10. I got 9 more of these to go. I mean, can I really expect to see the big change that I anticipate coming, that I want to occur? If what I've done over this first tenth has been so small and so minuscule, and I was kind of just thinking, what have I accomplished? What have I done over this first tenth of the journey? And it's little things, and it's things that I realize now that I was taken for granted. My focus on the business isn't so clear as of yet. I still know that that's what I want. That's the second main goal of this thing, and that's the second driving force. I wish I had a little bit more direction in that, and I'm exploring avenues and trying to find that piece to this. And again, holding on to an initial idea that I had, which may or may not come to be the whole entity in itself. It's kind of, I can see it, that aspect going through a little bit of a metamorphosis as well. But the other side of it, getting in peak physical shape, and also being a runner again. It's interesting to see how those things are coming into shape. I mean, my diet has so changed. What I eat, how I eat, how I enjoy food within the last 36 days, and I've become accustomed to it now, where I like a really clean food, not much seasoning, not much salt, very basic. I actually really enjoy fruit. Prior to having started this, I didn't really eat fruit at all. If I did, it was kind of a psychological, forcing myself to have it. But now I'm actually going out of my way to find different fruits and eat different fruits daily, and kind of enjoy them for what they are, as well as the simpler, cleaner foods, unsalted nuts, fish with just basic lemon, no butter, no anything like that, just some lemon on top. But some very basic elements too. Oops, sorry about that. I had a little interruption again. But anyway, just kind of that change. Also, the information that I'm seeking is other information is coming in that I wasn't really anticipating or expecting. So I'm seeing that kind of compound on things. I'm kind of feeling my brain wake up a little bit. It's slow, but it's steady. But another thing that it comes down to is just my running pace too. I noticed today I've been concentrating on maintaining that 6 mile an hour pace, which was a big jump from where I started, struggling with 4.5 mile an hour to 5 mile an hour and having to walk over the course of a mile, and that's where I was at when I started everything. And now the 6 mile an hour has become pretty comfortable, and jumping down to that 5 mile an hour cool down, it almost feels like I'm walking. So I'm seeing the advance there. I've also incorporated some stretching, and I'm starting to see a little bit more of my flexibility. So those changes are starting to occur, and it's just one of those things where I know that I think it's in my nature, maybe in a lot of people's nature, to want kind of an immediate response, one kind of a real feeling of having achieved or overcome something. And I know that maintaining that steady pace, I might not feel the big achievements, on a daily basis. But if I do stop and I do reflect on it, and I think about where I was, 36 days ago. I see a big change, not huge giant change, but I see the progress. I see the pattern of the performance and where things are going. That brings up, it's another Wednesday, so it's another weigh-in day. I'm weighing at 217 today, so that felt good. Just slowly taking off the weight. I've done weight loss before where, I got real into it and was able to lose like 10 or 15 pounds in a matter of 2 weeks, and it was very quick. But it immediately comes right back on. So it's kind of nice that it's just slowly kind of cycling through. But 217, that gives me till the end of the month to lose 7 more pounds to complete that initial request that I put out into the ether of being under 210 by the end of the month. The running seems to be coming into place, but those are the things too, with putting everything in a small journey and progress and keeping everything together. It seems so much easier for me to maintain on the cycle that I need to, as far as the being committed. Sometimes I've made commitments to myself to lose weight, or to become more physically active, or to concentrate on bettering myself, and without the steadiness of something to fall back on, something to really feel like it's a part of something larger, as in giving it 1 year as I've given this little life experiment. It's really easy for me when I would slip up just to kind of give up. Whereas now, I've had a couple small slip ups, and it's just right back on track, just right back, straight and steady. Keep the line going. The other thing that I've done with that's kind of come from this self-improvement, I've started taking care of myself better in general. Little things like vitamins, some of my daily routines in the morning, what I do before I go to bed. And there's just a little bit more care that I'm taking care of for me, and health related in some ways. And so that's interesting too, see where the benefits will be on that. But it's just kind of one of those things that, I've put out those 2 goals, and those goals are kind of incorporating so many other things, so many other elements to the life, and they all really seem to fit. Once they become a ritual or a habit, an actual part of my life. It's going to have that value. So I think my phone's about to die. It's sitting on the dash in the hot sun. But I just want to talk about that, kind of run everything together. Just the slow, steady progress. 1/10 of my journey done, and I'm happy with the progress I'm made. I'm not super elated. It's not like mind-blowing experience, but it's progress, and just got to stick with it. So anyway, that's it for today before my phone dies from the heat. So day 36. Hey, what are you doing today? Thanks.